Hi, everyone. My name is Matt Haynes. I'm an audiobook narrator, and this is part of my series of accents and voice studies. We are going to do a little series on the Kentucky accent. Now, as with almost anywhere, Kentucky has several different accents and different strengths of accent. What we're going to focus on is the stronger because then we can map it out and then dial it back. By the way, this is based mostly on just my listening to different Kentucky accents and also reading up a bit on the accents. With the book is called Accents: A Manual for Actors, and I highly recommend it. So let's go into it. So Kentucky, what I'm finding is that we have the upper molars and the nasal mask being the things that are emphasized, but not the low sort of jaw and also going through the lips all the way through like a lot of other southern accents are typically characterized. So it's up and it's through the nose is what I'm finding. Also, as opposed to the typical idea of the slow going southern drawl and nice and lazy and smearing everything together, I'm finding that the Kentucky is much more staccato and much more quick and much more pointed. That's not to say that it's all really hyper and stuff, but it is fairly sharp and to the point and decently paced, at least as decently paced as my general American, maybe even a little faster. So let's go into the sounds and what they're not in terms of the O and the oo. Now, I'm finding, for example, with Texas, that the O, I'm going to go, does tend to go really far forward. Same thing with do. What are you going to do? Whereas with Kentucky, I'm hearing go and do, just right there. Um, let's see. The R is not dropped as far as I can hear. So it's not floor, it's floor. Floor. Something dropped on the floor. Something dropped on the floor. We have also the T being cut off, though, which is fairly typical even with my general American, but I find that it's even more strongly stated here. So what becomes what? Notice that I didn't really enunciate the T either, although as a theater actor, I should know better. So what becomes what? We have the I and S sound being reversed, which is fairly typical. So schedule, schedule, did, dead. So did you schedule? Did you schedule? The A sound, A becoming closer to an I. So backstage becoming backstage. We have the A going into an S sound. So that's where we get from backstage to backstage. We have the I becoming an ah. My boyfriend becomes my boyfriend. We have the oi sound going into an ah. Toilet becomes toilet or toilet if we're going to cut off that T. The or becoming almost a capital OR, or. So transport, transport. We have the AN becoming an AIN sound almost like. So transport, 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 or the word and becoming and. We have the AR. I'm wondering if this is a thing. I'm hearing basically the AR stay the same, farm, but I'm also hearing occasionally people say form. I'm guessing we're going to stay on the AR just because that, again, keeps the integrity of my theory. And you can shoot this down if you like. But it keeps the idea of the R becoming in the nasal mask and the back upper molars. Uh, E sometimes becomes A, so Avery. And that is what I have so far. So, folks, if you have specific insights into the Kentucky accent, please put that in the comments. And also, if you can think of any songs to put the lyrics to the accent with, terrible sentence. But if you can think of any lyrics to put to the accent, that'd be great. I usually like to turn the accent perceptions and the song and lyric perceptions on their head by pairing seemingly two opposite pairings. but then it reveals something new, sometimes funny, sometimes beautiful. So thank you. And as your narrator, I hope that my voice and your ears meet again real soon.